the initial point, the initial step of setup has been performed. So after that is performed, the next thing we need to do is to perform a configuration. The configuration can be performed from two different points. One point is it can be performed using your wireless aspect of it, while the other point is it can be performed using the wired point of it. I would like to start with the wireless point of it. Okay, the first point is you put on the E5 and the E5830 after you must have put powered on. The next point is you enable your Wi-Fi switch, enable your Wi-Fi of your laptop. Okay, that has been performed now. After that, you search for the Wi-Fi. Search for the Wi-Fi name of the device. This is it. I'm trying to search for it. You will click on refresh network list. That will take some time for it to come up, but you just have to be patient. Okay, then looking at it now, we have 1, 2, 3 Wi-Fi device in this area. So, but this is the E5830 is connected now because my device is set up. My device is set up already, and my enabled Wi-Fi, my enabled SIM card is there, which is my data enabled Airtel SIM card is already inserted into the device. So I'm connected now. So the next point of it is I will go into the device through the URL part. That's what we call the management page. You launch any of your management page using any of your internet browser. You can use your Internet Explorer, you can use your Mozilla Firefox, you can use your Google Chrome, any of the Internet Explorer browser can be used. So, but I would like to use the Google Explorer browser. Okay, so at this point now, as you can see, I just cannot log into any of the internet because the configuration has not been performed. But before that, you need to enable or ensure that your proxy is disabled. That is if it's enabled. Okay, and how do you check that? You go check that through tools, internet options, connections, LAN settings. Then from this point, my proxy is enabled. This is the proxy of a certain company called Huawei. And with this proxy, you will not be able to set up this device. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to disable the proxy. So the path of which you can set up the device will be established. So how do you disable it? You uncheck that icon and you click your OK, OK, and with this point, we'll be able to disable the proxy which was existing initially. So the next point is you log into the device using the default gateway URL, which is 192.168.1.1. Press your enter key. It takes you to the device itself. The password will be requested, and the password is admin. The password is lower case sensitive, ADMIN, admin, and you click your login icon. After you've done that, it takes you to the device. Okay, then the setup will be performed. What we need to do from this point is the device setup has been performed already, but we need you to perform another another configuration setup, and that I'll show us. You click your next icon. At this point, you don't need to change anything here because they're all grayed out, they come pre-configured. You click your next icon here. The connection mode is set on auto. This connection mode can still be set on manual. It all depends on how you want to use this device. But it's most advised that the connection mode should be left auto. That is, anytime after the configuration has been performed, if you want to use the device, all you just need to do is to put on the device and wait for some time. The device will be, you can search the device using your Wi-Fi point of your laptop, and you can browse with the device. That is what the auto does. But for the manual, that means each time you want to use the device, you need to come into the management page and click connect before you can use the device to browse. So it's advised that the device should be left on auto like this. And the next point, you click your name SSID can be changed. So at this point, let's assume we want to change it to Airtel MiFi. Then your name let's assume your name is Anthony. So just to enable you better know that this Wi-Fi you are seeing is your device and is not from somebody else. Because if two persons are using the same device, the only way you can differentiate your device from the other person is the name or the Wi-Fi name, which is called the name SSID. So once you've done that, you must ensure that your SSID broadcast is enabled. Once it's enabled, you click your next key. The WPA pre-shared key. This is the access or the pass that you can use to log into the device from the wireless part of it. Most time, by default, this Wi-Fi WPA pre-shared key is written behind every Wi-Fi device that you purchase. Every Wi-Fi device have its own unique Wi-Fi key. So that means the Wi-Fi key of one device is different from the Wi-Fi key of the other device. This we should ensure that we take note of. So from the Wi-Fi device which I'm using here, the E5, the Wi-Fi key there is 36743039. Okay, let's assume we want to change it to 12345678. So that you can easily remember it. 12345678. After you must have done that, you click your next key, you click your finish. Okay, your device will be disconnected. And why will your device be disconnected? Because two things have been altered from the initial configuration. The first point is the name has been altered. The Wi-Fi name is altered and the Wi-Fi key is altered. So the device will automatically disconnect you from the Wi-Fi part. So we have to try, after some time, wait for it for some time, then we'll now try to connect into the device again and complete the configuration of the device. This one part of the configuration has been done, but the other part has not been done. Okay? So just wait for it to come up for some time. After some time, maybe like between 5 to 15 seconds max. Then the next point is you launch your Wi-Fi again by double clicking that icon. Then you refresh your Wi-Fi. If you look at it, this is the old name. But if I refresh my Wi-Fi, this name will no longer be available again because it has been changed to a different name, which is Airtel MiFi Anthony. So let me refresh it to see if what I've just said is correct. As you can see, that name is no longer existing again. What is existing now is now Airtel MiFi Anthony. This is the name that we've changed initially during the first step of our configuration. So when you double click this, it will request for a security key, which we also changed to 12345678. That you need to input 12345678. It will give you another option for you to confirm the network key, which is 12345678. Now you must have done that. You click the connect icon and wait for some time for it to connect. Okay, it's trying to connect. From this point, if you look at it, it's trying to connect. Acquire network address, then it's connected now. So we can now go into the Wi-Fi management page, which we performed before. 192.168.1.1. This is the default URL gateway. Press your enter key, then it takes you to the Wi-Fi device. The password is admin. Like I said initially, it's lower case, it's case sensitive, so it must be lowercase. ADMIN, your admin. Okay. Okay. So the next point is you click your settings, you click your dialog, profile management. Okay, we want to create a new profile now, a new profile different from this profile. So you click new. Yeah, your profile name is what? Airtel. Let's say Airtel MiFi. That's your profile name. The username should be left blank. Your password should be left blank. Authentication should be changed from PAP to CHAP. Then the APN should be changed from dynamic to static. from this point you can input the APN. The APN, Airtel's APN is internet.ng.airtel.com. Why the IP address should be left as dynamic. So this point, after that, you click save. Then after some 3 seconds, you click your continue icon. A new profile platform has been created. So the next point is for us to make that as our default platform. Okay, so looking at this is Airtel MiFi. You click it and you click save. You clicking save, that means that profile has been made as default. Okay, so that is the point. Or also you can also apply it from this point. Okay, now it's been made default. The Airtel MiFi is now the default. It's now the default profile. So subsequently, when you want to use the device, this is how it comes. So after this, you will now click connection just to check if you are still connected. Okay, looking at it, we are still connected because I have a data enabled SIM card inside, so I can browse now. After the setup was completed, so the next thing is you need to check if you can actually browse the internet. So that's what we want to perform now. You open your browser. Like I said, any of the browser you can use. We want to check. So I want to open google.co.uk, my Google site, just to confirm that the setup that was performed is complete. Okay, so at this point now, every necessary configuration is perfect and you can now browse with your device. Okay, that is that. Then the next part we want to go to, which is the last part of the guide, is the troubleshooting. I would like to take us through this troubleshooting document. Okay, the first question I would like us to talk about is how do you check the question, how do you check whether your E5 has been successfully installed? Okay, one of the ways you can check from your device is going through your device through what is called the device manager. You right click my computer, you can either go through manage or through properties. Okay, let's go through manage. You click your manage icon, click your device manager, hold on to this. Okay, from this point you can see that your device is completely installed. That's that point. Then the next question is okay, how do you establish the Wi-Fi connection between your E5 and your PC? That has been explained to us initially during the process of configuration. That I explained that you put on your Wi-Fi switch, then you double click your Wi-Fi icon there, and you refresh your network list. That's to search for the Wi-Fi. Well, you must have done that. Then you see the Wi-Fi name that you set. Then you now click connect, and it will be connected. This is how you can establish the connection between the Wi-Fi of your laptop and the device. And the next question is, okay, so the device is connected to the E5 wireless, but you cannot open your web user interface. Okay, this is just a simple issue. The issue might be that your proxy is not enabled. It's enabled rather. Your proxy has not been disabled. Okay, that I explained earlier, because the connection is established, but the only problem now is that you cannot open your web user interface, which is your management page, for you to maybe to browse the internet. Let's assume, looking at this, the device is connected now, and my web page is opened. My web page is opened, but my proxy is enabled. Let me enable the proxy. Okay, my proxy is enabled. So now I want to browse. I want to open a page called google.com. I cannot establish a connection. I cannot open any user interface because the proxy of my laptop is still enabled. It's not been disabled yet. So how do you do that? How do you remove that issue from your? How do you remove that issue? So what you need to do is you disable the proxy. And how do you perform that? You go to Tools, your Internet Options, Connections, LAN Settings. The proxy here, if you look at it, is enabled. So I'll disable it by unchecking that icon. Click my OK icon. Click OK. That's to complete the process. Then it's been completely disabled. So now the next point is I want to launch any of the internet page. I want to browse now. So I click Google. I can browse the internet. So that is how you can eradicate that problem of the web user interface not opening. So that has been resolved. So the next question is, my E5 signal is weak. I cannot register to 3G network. Okay, this is very, very simple. You can see if your signal is weak or your signal is strong by entering into the device through the point of the management page. Let's assume we have this. We want to go into the device. You type your URL 192.168.1.1. Press your enter key. It takes you into the device. Looking at this is a very good signal strength. So if your signal you have 5 signal bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The strongest is when you have 5 bars. Then the next one is the 4 bar, top 3 bars. From 2 bar, your signal is weak. And what effect will it have on your device, on your device, or what effect will it have to you? The effect that it will have to you is that your browsing experience will not be very, very pleasing to you. might not be very pleasing to you because your signal in that area is not very strong. So that is dependent on the signal per the area and not the function of the device itself. So the next question is, also too, before I answer the next question, you know, this device is a 3G device. Okay, it can also work as a 2G device. So if you are seeing edge, the experience that you have, I have a very good signal, but I'm using the device on the edge platform. So that means the speed I will have will not be the best of speed compared to somebody else that will be using this device, or somebody that will be seeing 3G at this point, or WCDMA. Either person is seeing WCDMA or HSDPA. So the signal strength that person will have, the signal experience, as in the user experience, will be better compared to me, because I'm seeing edge here at this point where I'm using the device. I'm having edge. Okay, the next troubleshooting point is, if I've forgotten my Wi-Fi key and the web login password can't log in my E5830. Once you forgot your Wi-Fi key, you getting access to the device will almost be impossible. So what we need to do is, from this point, looking at it, you hold and press connect and the Wi-Fi key at least for 5 seconds. After you've done that, where this screen is off, then lighting up again. To go off, the screen will go off and it come on. At that point, your device will be rebooted. And when the device is rebooted, then you can now perform all the settings. Because after you perform that, every necessary setting that you performed before, like the MiFi, Airtel MiFi Anthony will be removed. Everything will go back to the way it's defaultly set before you perform every necessary settings. So that is with that way you can reset your device. That way you can reset your device. Let me repeat again. You hold down the connect key, which has shown us during the process of our setup. You hold down, while you are still holding down, you hold down the Wi-Fi key for at least 5 seconds, and that will automatically reset the device to the factory reset. Okay, how long does it take to fully charge the battery? Because this device, it works based on battery. Okay, if the device the time is varies per the instruction that you perform, what you are trying to perform. If your device is off, then the device can be charged for like 3 hours maximum. But if it's on and it's on AC charge, that means it's connected to power. Within 3.5 hours to 4 hours, it will be fully charged. If the device is off and if you are charging it using your USB cable, it will be fully charged between 4 hours to 4.5 hours. While if your device is on and you are charging it with a USB, it will be fully charged between 4.5 hours to 5 hours. Okay, another question is, I feel my E583 2X is getting hot after long hours of usage. Is there safety concern? This device is an electronic device. It works like the way your television works, the way your laptop works. Because if you touch the side of your laptop, it emits heat. That means it's an electronic device. So there's no concern when the device is you're feeling some form of heat on the device, because it simply tells you that it's an electronic device, just the way other devices are. But it's advisable that this device is used in an area where you have proper ventilation, for there to be cross cycle of ventilation. But there's no safety concern whatsoever. Okay, this upgrade mode. Okay, this upgrade mode, this is done when if you want to upgrade the software of the device. Okay, the upgrade mode can be, we have two upgrade mode. We have the first download upgrade mode and we have the normal upgrade mode. The first upgrade mode, okay, like I said, we have two forms of upgrade mode. We have the first upgrade mode and we have the normal upgrade mode. But at this point in time, this is not advisable for us to perform in our homes. If we want to perform this, we can simply just take the device to any of our Airtel shop and meet any of the front desk officer, and they will be able to support us on how to perform that. Okay, let's go to the next question. All right. How can I get the version information of my device? So this is just simple. Where you want to know what software that your device is running on. Simply, you click your settings, system, and the device information. Let's check it. You go into your management page, type your password, which is admin. You click your settings, system, then device information. This is the software version, hardware version, my device name, the IMEI of the device, the MAC address of the device. Every needed information of this device is written at this point. Thank you very much.